Alright, sorry you guys, I accidentally stopped the last video, so I guess it'll be 2. Alright. I'm not really spreading it out much. Right now the layer is about probably gonna be about that thick, which is exactly what you want. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cover the herbs over. But this garden, when I get done, is probably gonna be about this high. But I'm going for that lasagna gardening. So I'm gonna go get more compost and I'll be right back. One thing I want to mention with chicken bedding and chicken manure, putting it on your garden right now, this time of year, is perfect because it'll have all winter to compost and you don't have to worry about it burning anything. Because by the time you're ready to plant, it'll be just right. Now, I don't know if I should break this down. I mean, I probably should break it down. Honestly. It's so very fragrant. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it a part of the garden. Oh, it's just so fragrant. I hate to waste that. Well, I'll leave it. Maybe we'll get it growing right in that spot, you know? Alright, but yeah. The chicken bedding, it's all good because it'll have time to compost. And again, I'm going to leave it this thickly layered. Because that's what you want. So I'll have to get some more. Alright. I'm getting into some of that really good, in one corner of the compost pile, some of the really good soil underneath, which is a really good thing because that's just going to add nutrients and stuff to your garden. So, you want that kind of thing. You want all that, the extra nutrients that something like that's going to add. Dump this right on top and go with it. This is going to take a minute, but I have to move the compost pile. So I'll turn this so you guys can watch me over there for a minute on this one. I'll show you where I was talking about on the YouTube. My back's already hurting and I'm not even dragging it from here to there. We're gonna get rid of some more of these. This is from the squash that grew over here. Throw that in there. Because all that's going to add nutrients. Try to keep my cart relatively cleaned out. Yeah, Yeah, it's like right in here that I'm getting down into some of that really good dirt. And when I get like right here, I've got to drag this down. And this is some really dark, nice dark composted material. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm on the wrong side, Clyde. This is definitely going to take a while. Not going to get it all done on a video, that's for sure. But I wanted to do a video of when I started this. I haven't done a video outside in a while, so. What is this? Plastic. Go figure. Like 10 dumbos here. I'm telling you, the damage I have found from his stupid butt has been ridiculous. Ah, I just dumped some on my shoe. Eventually, what I'm going to do, look at there. It's an orange. Probably got thrown out with some of the one and didn't realize it was bad. I'll just throw it in the garden. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a minute, but we've got to move this compost pile because of that tree. Because I think that's why the tree had an issue. This over here. It's funny, the chickens aren't trying to get out when I'm out here. Yeah, that's some really nice dark composted material, or composting material. And we're flipping it, which is a good thing. You want to do that with your compost, which I haven't done that, which is not a good thing. You're supposed to do that. But I've got to get this completely, like a complete layer of the compost over this, and then I'm going to lay down cardboard, and then in the one corner that I start laying cardboard, I'm going to put more compost. And I just have to keep doing that across the whole thing. So this is going to take a while. So, alright, I'm going to pause this again. I'll be right back, guys. I even found a old glass, one of my jars that I had Scott bring out here to dump that had molded, that didn't get pressure canned properly. And you don't want to eat that. That'll kill you. And it had just gotten dropped on the ground next to the compost bin. And we're talking 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago. So yeah, that's a whole thing. That's glass. We don't want that in there. More glass. Okay. Glass and plastic. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, that thickness is exactly what you want. I don't even know what time it is. I had my phone out and didn't even look. Got my other one out. It's 1:54. Alright. I gotta try to get as much of this done as I can cram into a little bit of time. Probably gonna have to take a bath tonight before I go to bed. So I'm sweating to death. It's a job for sure. We also need to get leaves. Now that I can put in the, but that's, I think I might put the leaves on top of this compost layer. So I don't know if that's going to get done today either, but we're going to try to get as much done as we can. Be right back. Alright. I decided to grab a second bucket. This is taking a minute. And I haven't even touched even a quarter of that compost pile. Ugh. Glass. I have to dig this glass out of here. Should have my boots on, but I just didn't go upstairs and put them on. I'm looking for glass, if you're wondering what I'm doing. From plastic and broken jar. Well, plastic isn't going to be from broken jars. Plastic is just left over from doofus. Alright. Another big piece of glass that I found. Just gonna throw that in there. Hoping we can get this done before winter actually sets in. Goodness. Bring it down here. I'm gonna pull that up and start dumping it along there to push that fence out more. Alright. Well, see how much more I can get done. Alright, I just quadrupled my efforts from when I first started. I got 4 buckets going. Whew. Darn it. Time for a drink break. Nebula's probably wondering what's going on. These 4 buckets will probably get close to the end. Ugh. Phew. I'm glad I had a nice good protein breakfast. With farm fresh eggs. And, well, I did a wrap and it wasn't from homemade or anything, but and cheese. I can't wait until our cheese is homemade from our dairy goats. Oh gosh. Set the bucket in there. Climb over the fence. Pick it up. I'll move this and try to get this right up against the fence. There we go. That is foil. I don't know why there's foil in there. I don't want aluminum in there. That's perfect. I'm going to leave this garden fence up. I'm actually going to replace the wooden posts. So I have to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Hopefully I can still get 5 for $25 at Dollar General. At Family Farm and Home. Because I also need to get another set. See, 5. I might have to get 10. So I might have to spend like $75 on them because I need at least 5 for Nebula's play area. Well, at least 4. So I need like 6. So I would need 10 for hers. But if I got 15, I think what I'm going to do is go through and connect the garden over there to this and include the strawberry beds. And I'm going to totally mulch this, like totally. See if I can get some wood chips from somewhere. Organic, not your chemically laden wood chips. Ugh. Well, my back's gonna be sore, but it's definitely needs to be done. And believe it or not, sore back or not, my body needed this. So I can't really feel bad about my back hurting and stuff from this, because I definitely needed it. So I got a ton of this to clean out of the... Oh, it's a rock. I have a ton of it to clean out of the cart. There's so much good soil over there. It's going to be really nice with a layered garden, that's for sure. Can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. And God willing, if the world still isn't falling apart completely, and we're still able to homestead and garden, then y'all can see how we're doing it with a layered garden next year. I can't wait because I've never done it this way, ever. Yeah, I'm pouring it right on top of that wooden frame. It's fine. I don't care. See, there's leaf mulch in there. Oh, there's some more plastic plant tabs. It looks like there's more plants in that corner. I'm gonna leave that stuff right where it is. I'll have to pick up all my plant tabs. I got a little spider on me. Gross. I still don't like spiders. But when I'm busy with something, unless it's a big one, I don't freak out too much, unless it's on me. Now that one was on me. See, this is also going to extend the garden, which is going to be nice. All right. Whew. Definitely getting the workout today. Like I said, it's a good thing. My body needed this. I don't care how much my back hurts. My body needed this. All right. Throw the buckets back in here. And go get more. And I'll be right back. All right. Getting a nice layer on the garden. A nice thick layer. Sweating my butt off. And my back is hurting, but hey. It is what it is. It's got to be done if we want our gardens this next year. My goal is to get a lot of this done before I have to stop for the day. And I'm going to quit around 2:30. I don't know if I'm going to run the video the whole time. Probably not. 2:47. Sticks and stuff like that you want to break up because they compost better. Ugh. As you can see, I found some pieces of wood that I just threw in here that'll add to the garden itself. And like I said, I'm not really spreading this around too much because I want it a nice thick layer. The next thing is going to be the leaves. Once I get this fully full of the compost, the nice thick layers of layer of compost, the first layer, then I'm going to do a nice huge thick layer of leaves. And then I'm going to do the cardboard on top and then start with another layer of compost. I don't have like peat moss or anything like that. I'm not going to try to go spend a ton of money because we don't have a ton of money. And that's not what this is about. This is about using what we have and showing you guys that it can be done. And you know, that was I think I kind of lost sight of that a little bit from when I first started this channel and showing you guys, hey, you know what? We don't have much money, but we're using what we have to make the best of it. That was foam. You don't want foam in your garden. Foam, foil, plastic, glass. You don't want any of that in there. I mean, glass doesn't really break down very well. Nebula, what are you doing? She's being a dork. As you can see, I'm actually getting out garden plastic. We don't want that. Huh. Looks like I have mint growing in there. I don't think that's what that is, but I even have some whole little butternut squashes that were still over there, but I'm just throwing them in here. We get random butternut squash plants. I guess we do. It's fine. Alright. Gonna go grab more buckets. Clean the cart out a little bit. I'll probably stop working on this about quarter after so I can walk the property a little bit with you guys. I'm not going to go out there because there's too many burdocks. But kind of talk to you guys a little bit more about, you know, our plans and that kind of thing. What I'm thinking about. Be right back, guys. Alright, so I got a good portion of the garden done with the first layer. It's almost half. I was gonna do another layer, but I gotta pick Scott up at 4. I was gonna stop at quarter after anyway. So I just decided to call it a day for now. Gotta pick up all my plant tags. Glass can just stay right here for now. Glass, plastic. Leaves can go in there. I don't know if I'm going to reuse these next year. I might just buy all new. But I don't want them laying around either. I do have the Thai basil tag that came with that plant that I bought. So, just trying to get these picked up. So they're not in my box. Or so they're not in my garden bed here. It's gonna take a minute to get these videos uploaded because I've got like 2 of them. I got these beans that I found. And I think I got them all. And I still cannot believe I found that carrot. That's pretty freaking awesome. I was gonna take these up to the house. Oh, my legs are killing me. Said I was gonna be sore today. I wanna... I think I'll add these into my seed bag. I'll take that up to the house. Yeah, I cannot believe I found that carrot. It's perfectly good, too. Look at that. I'm going to be eating that for dinner. Alright, so put my water in the cart. Oh, lordy. carrot in the cart. It's not like the carrot's clean right now. I got everything. So, I'll show you guys the compost pile. Put a good dent in it. Chickens are having fun. I threw some greens and stuff in there that I found. They're enjoying themselves. Anyway, really? Why? Okay. Yeah. Now, one of the things I'm thinking about doing, the raised bed garden over there, I'm thinking about actually connecting the whole garden area through there, making that all garden, including that over there. It's going to take a lot more compost, and we'll see what happens. That area of the garden is actually coming along nicely, so pretty happy with it, even though I didn't get, in a way it doesn't look like I got a whole lot done, but I actually did get quite a bit done. One of the next things is going to be getting these leaves, once I get the layer on the garden, but that's not going to take much to do. Moving that compost pile is going to take taking a lot more than that, and a lot longer. Hi, Nebula. No, get down. Stop it. Pull this over here. Grab my plant labels, my water, the carrot. Ugh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Accidentally kicked the tripod. Boop. Boop. Really? Hold on, guys. Didn't mean to kick the tripod. Move. 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 Nebula! She's silly. She's a silly goose. Don't try to eat my carrot. My carrot. Alright. As far as the rest of the property, still not sure yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get off from here. I don't know how long it's going to take to get these 2 videos uploaded, but I will get them uploaded as soon as I can, along with the other ones on the computer. I already did the live earlier, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you do your research, you guys. Check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell. And click on all to make sure you get all the notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Do your research, you guys. Do your preps, do your chores, do your research, have some fun, and then do some more research. See you guys in the next video, and get your homestead started. Get your gardens prepped and ready. Start getting them winterized. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.